So, I'm really, really excited about being here because this has been a big project for us to get MetLife Stadium as a sponsorship as well as displays. So we're putting in 2,400 displays here at the stadium over the course of July, August, and hopefully, and I say hopefully because it's got to get done before the football season starts in September. But it's a big project for us, and it shows Sharp's recommitment to the business. Many of you remember we used to be big in sports marketing. We used to be in a lot of these stadiums and things like that. And then we pulled back a little bit. And this was such a great opportunity not only to showcase our product, but also have the ability to entertain here. One of the neat things that when you get a tour today, we're going to have one of the bars here. I don't know why we picked the bar, but we're going to have one of the bars named after Sharp. So it's going to be the Sharp Technology Lounge. And you're going to get some premium ticket holders, the suite people, as well as the VIP section. They all have access to that lounge. So it's a great way for Sharp to showcase kind of a rebirth of the company. And so it's an important time to have a rebirth. One of the challenges in the industry is it's getting tough. How many of you think the business has never been better right now? Yeah, crickets, right? Actually, the entire industry is struggling. This is one of my pet peeves. I have Andy filming me right now, so I have to be really polite. But you can see the data for the industry. So everyone gets up and they say how great they're doing. And then a week later, their company announces their financials and says, well, no, the US is actually down 10%. The entire market is struggling. You can see across the board, these are the financial results that were published, okay? So what I like to say is, you saw Sharp's financial results published. We share our published results. This is what was published, excuse me, not what people say happened, right? This is the one that if you lie, you go to jail. The other one is just called fibbing, right? But you can see the market, all of our major competitors are down in the US. Their business is down. It's across the board that we're all facing a new reality of the market. And so the key is, how do you recover? If you look at the overall market in A3, the market peaked about 2.5 years ago. And now it's been a little bit retrenched, right? So how do we compete in this new dynamic? How do we change our position in the market? And we're very proud that Sharp maintained our market share. We're especially proud that actually we report our market share accurately. So one of the challenges in the market, my favorite data point is that dip in 2016 Q4. One of our competitors, I won't name who, resubmitted their market data twice until they got the number they wanted. So they said, oh, we sold 50,000 units. Oh, that's not a big enough share. Oh, no, we sold 75,000. So at the end, they reported that in that quarter, they sold more units than they had ever sold in their history in one quarter. And then a couple weeks later, their parent company said their business in the US was down by 10%. Go figure, right? So that's one of the challenges. So I always caution people when they look at our market share, we have a long way to go. I would estimate our market share if everyone reported accurately their data. There's only 3 companies that report what we call certified data, meaning our accounting firm will back up what we said we shipped. Everyone else just submits a number and pointedly says we will not provide certified data. But we estimate our share right now is probably around 9 or 10% if everyone reported accurately. And that's by going to dealers, understanding the mix, understanding some of the bigger customers, as well as when we hire people from competitors, we find out what they're really shipping. So we think that the market is ripe for Sharp right now because it's in transition. The whole market is changing about what you need to do. And we're one of the few companies that have the breadth of line and the breadth of capabilities. And as Doug and Laura talked about with Foxconn, we have access to information and other products that no one else has. So in such a tough market, the first step is competing. So what are we doing about it? As you know, back in April, we changed all of our programs. Okay, we went to more of a full year style to match what our dealers are requesting. So one of the things Laura mentioned is we have these breakout sessions for the dealer owners in these road shows. And one of the feedbacks we got is your programs don't tie to our business model. A lot of us end on a calendar year and your programs end in March. It's off kilter with us. So we changed our programs. We made them more accessible. We're doing some knockout programs for many of the competition right now. So we've got a competitive program right now at Rico and others. We're beginning to publish guides about how to knock out the competition, how to go after the competition head to head with our product line. We're doing these road shows. We visited by the end of this road show, we'll see about 450 or so, 500 dealer representatives in the month of June and July. So that's a great opportunity for us to get in front, and more importantly, as Laura said, get your feedback, adjust, make changes. Change course for where the programs you need or the activities you need make sense. Get rid of programs that don't make sense. We also have what we call the Summer of Sharp. As you saw, we are doing a bunch of promos. We're having reps visiting the dealerships and doing some activities with the dealerships to try to get some excitement back. And I'll talk about the Summer of Sharp in a second. And then finally, accelerate large deals. And this is one of the challenges we face in the market, right? We knock over stuff during meetings. So we track every